Good morning to everybody watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. The broadcast is about to get underway in just about, 40 seconds or so. If you want to listen to the stream on the radio station, it's at www.alienxradio.com. There's a player right on there. You can click on that. So stick around. If you're easily offended, I suggest tuning out. We'll get things underway shortly.
The views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
Geek, what the hell happened to everyone?
I've never seen an anomaly like this before.
Residual frequency signatures detected.
Oh, that's not good.
What does that mean?
It means we're picking up frequencies from other dimensions or times.
Well, at least somebody's getting some action.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's been a long time since I had any frequency in getting some action.
iDork, patch it through the main computer.
Here is my command.
Oh, we're picking up something.
What the hell is it?
It's a broadcast of some sort.
Adjusting audio.
Boosting signal.
Welcome to the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Oh, God, is it Monday?
Getting your work week started right by stretching out your vagina holes with the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. Again, that number is 313-444-8919. Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com.
I like turtles.
Oh man, this place is weird.
Please sit down. Frankly, this radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Please, one at a time.
That's right, everybody. Welcome. You have been beamed aboard. You are now live and inside the mothership. I am Alien Stone, your host for the next 3 freaking hours. That's right, folks. If you're on this side of the planet, maybe you're in the Eastern time zone. We're getting things underway here at 9 a.m. Eastern, and I'll be taking you all the way up to your lunch break. For those of you on the other side of the planet, what can I tell you? I'm taking you up to dinner time. Either way, you're at work right now, probably. It's Monday morning, Monday afternoon, whatever. You're staring at your computer. This is mainly for the people who just got to work. You just got to work, you punched in, you're staring at your computer, realizing that the life-crushing week ahead of you is still ahead of you. So what are you going to do? Pretend like you're working and listen to the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space as we broadcast to you live from inside the planet, from inside the mothership on the other side of Planet Chaos, directly and deeply into your vagina holes on Alien X Radio, Raw Talk Online, UG Media, the Lime City Radio Network, J. Parker Radio, United Talk Radio, Sword Radio, and the Western Reserve Digital Radio Networks. And in syndication and replay around the world on stations like 920 WON The Apple, 24.7 The Stream, 97.1 KGSB FM Get Smashed Radio, the IRN Internet Radio Network, WRFN 1025, WRPR Rat Pack Radio, United Sounds Choice Radio, Prodcore Radio, Pure Rock Radio, Good Talk Radio, Mile High Radio, and K89. Wherever it is that you're tuned, wherever it is that you're listening, give me a call live on the Alien X lines at 1-313-444-8919. That's 1-313-444-8919. Or use the Skype. That's right, you can Skype me at Alien Stone 1. That's Alien Stone and the number 1. Don't spell it out because you would be wrong. It is 9 a.m. Eastern here in the Big D, and I'm talking about Detroit, Michigan, United States of America. I know that doesn't mean much anymore. What can I say? Folks, what is coming on? Well, this is the last broadcast before St. Paddy's Day. So yesterday during Inside the Mothership was also the last broadcast of that show before St. Paddy's Day. So we did a little tribute to St. Paddy's Day by doing a special episode of Just a Few Questions. Now, I was under the impression that we've done one every year, but no. This is only the second time we've done a St. Patrick's Day, Just a Few Questions. The first one will be one of the classic episodes that I play for you today. It'll be in the first hour. Second hour, I'll give you 2 classic random episodes of Just a Few Questions. And finally, in hour number 3, the brand spanking-est new episode of Just a Few Questions. What did I call it? I always forget what I call things, man. Why can't I ever remember the name of these Just a Few Questions? Oh, Green Beer and Dwarf Porn. I should have remembered that. That should be easy to remember, right? It's called Green Beer and Dwarf Porn. That'll be coming up in hour number 3. Like I told you, for those of you watching on video, I kind of gave you a little disclaimer before I started the broadcast, saying if you're easily offended, you might want to tune out. Maybe Mr. Rogers or Sesame Street is on. But, we don't do cutesy time. When I decide to say something, I say it for real. But, what can I say? Let's go ahead and get things underway like we normally do. We're going to have some music for your Vajir holes. Lots of new music, by the way. A lot of new submissions to the station. If you're in a band and you got some decently recorded music, by all means, submit it to the station and to the shows. Some people, they think that, you're a rock and roll station, so we're not going to submit this song because it's a dance song or it's, some other kind of music. Well, that's true. It's not going to be put into standard rotation on the rock station, Alien X Radio. However, there are 2 broadcasts from that station that are syndicated worldwide on other stations, and those shows act as their own entity. As all the broadcasts that I have on Alien X Radio, they are their own contained, controlled show. They control their content. I'm not going to tell them you can only play rock and roll music if you're going to play music. I'm not going to do that. I give them a time slot to put their show in there, unless they're doing something that is extraordinarily racist or, not even any kind of racism. If they're doing any kind of racist or hate speech or anything like that, they're gone. But pretty much, you could pick your music, you could pick your topics, you can get whoever you want to interview, whatever you want to do during your shows. And that's the way my 2 shows are, Inside the Mothership and the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from Outer Space. So, feel free to send me any kind of music to newmusic@alienxradio.com. That's newmusic@alienxradio.com. Now, there's a couple different ways to do that. My favorite way, okay, is you send me an email saying, hey, play my song. This is the name of my band. This is the name of the song. And here's the MP3 attached to this email. That's my favorite way, okay? My favorite way. Now, also make sure that when I take that email and I take the MP3 out of the email and I put the email away, that now I only have that track, which means that you have to have in the title of that track both the name of your band and the name of the song. Not just the name of the song, because once I separate it from that email, I've got hundreds and hundreds of songs. I'm not going to remember the name of your band. Got to put it in there so that I can promote you. Otherwise, I'm just playing music, and they're, hey, who's that? I want to go check them out. I can't help you. I don't know what to tell you, man. Shazam it. See if there's, what can I tell you? So, submit the music to newmusic@alienxradio.com. The other way is a credible download link, like a Dropbox or a Google Drive, something of that nature. However, do not send a link to some kind of website that when I get there, it's going to require me to set up an account in order to download. That's not going to happen. I don't have time to do that 100 times a day for all these different bands. They're all in send it through something easy like that. WeTransfer even is good. Just send it quick and easy. Also, don't bury the download link somewhere in a 5-page email at the bottom, hidden underneath something else. Okay, make that stuff bold, and this is where we don't have time. You got to remember, we're going through 100 emails in the morning. Okay, I don't have time to read 57 pages and then find, here's the little bitty link down here to go over here to get the music. First they got your Bandcamp, you got this, you got all these different things for you to go to and check out their music and watch videos and all that, but the actual download link, which you're sending to me, is buried somewhere, and I got to hunt for it. I'm not trying to be crabby, folks. I'm just trying to be efficient and get you on the air so I can promote you. So we've got new music coming up today from people that did it right, but before we get things underway with that, we're going to do it like we normally do and bring you up to speed with a history lesson on the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from Outer Space.
Broadcasting directly into your brain.
Let's take a look at this day in history.
March 14th, 1879. Physicist Albert Einstein, considered the greatest scientist of the 20th century, is born in Germany.
It is intelligence which is the ability to learn from experience, to plan ahead. It includes the capacity to give up immediate temporary benefits for a permanent one.
1794, Eli Whitney receives a patent for his cotton gin, an invention that revolutionizes America's cotton industry. 1995, astronaut Norman Thagard becomes the first American to enter space aboard a Russian rocket. And 1933.
Good night, you princes of Maine, you kings of New England.
Actor Michael Caine, whose movie roles include Alfie and Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, is born in London. Also that same year, composer and conductor Quincy Jones is born in Chicago. He's best known for producing Michael Jackson's Thriller album and the song We Are the World. Today in history, March 14th. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press.
Alrighty, folks. Yeah, did you know that, man? Today was the day, right? Really? That was the dude, man. Who out there did all that music. Every time I try to do a history, I'm recording the history, and I'm safe, and then they throw a piece of music in there. It drives me insane. There's no reason to have to do that every single time, guys, because I have to go in and chop it up a little bit so that it doesn't play any section of that music without my background music or talking over it. Because then the algorithms and artificial intelligence springs into action and starts blocking everything, saying, oh, you're stealing music. In what capacity is playing We Are the World for 30 seconds in the background stealing anything from anything? I'm not making any money off of that. I'm not selling anything. Believe me, I'm not making any money off of anything I do here, okay? This is all for fun. Believe me, any radio station out there that would like to pay me for my services, by all means, give me a call. 1-313-444-8919. Send me a text message. You know what I'm saying? Call me. Send me an email. alienstone@alienxradio.com. Believe me, I'm ready to talk to you. Okay? Because I tried their whole radio thing. It started off real good. And then 4 companies bought all the radio stations, automated everything, and put everybody on minimum wage. Yep, that's what happened to radio, folks. That's why you can flip around to 5 different stations and hear the same 7 songs all day long. Everything's owned by the same people. That's why all the stories are the same, too. You listen to the news, same stories. Word for word sometimes. Anyway, enough blah, blah, blah. Right, let's get to some music for your Vajir holes. I said I was going to play some brand spanking new music for you. Wish You Well is the title of the song. And Blackwater Fiend is the name of the band. And it's the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
That wall that you built, I had to Hi, this is Doug Bradley, Pinhead from the Hellraiser movies, and you're listening to Alien X Radio. And you'd better carry on listening to Alien X Radio, or I will tear your soul apart.
Resistance is futile. Probing is not allowed. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. That's 313-444-8919. Or hang out in the chat room at alienxradio.com. You have been beamed aboard, and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone.
Am I the meanest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the prettiest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Alien Stone.
But who am I?
Alien Stone.
Who am I?
Alien Stone.
I can't hear you.
Alien Stone.
The Shogun of Harlem.
Alrighty, folks, so once again, it is time for the punchlines. As always, the punchlines are being brought to you by Igor's Empire and his family of products. Like, don't forget, ladies, about Igor's Coochie Wash and Crevice Cleaner. That's right, when the seagulls won't stop following you on the beach, just think Igor's Coochie Wash and Crevice Cleaner. Well, folks, I gotta tell you, ever since the big bad Putin and Russia started moving on the other side of the planet, the Huffington Post, which is where I usually get all my weird news on the Weird News page, has posted one story. One. Normally, I'm seeing about 6 to 10 every single week, but no, they don't have time to report weird things anymore because they're too busy all reporting and misreporting things that are happening on the other side of the earth. I'm not trying to take sides. I'm just saying there's a whole lot of information that has come out, gone on to the news, and then the news has had to come back and say, whoa, that's not really what happened. Right. Because you hear, then you report, then you verify. That's not how it goes. You hear, you verify, and then you report, right? But anyway, we do have one story, and this is how sad it has become. That this is the craziest story. During a screening of the new Batman movie, simply called The Batman. They gotta keep changing, like... I don't get me started on the whole Batman franchise. Rebooting, okay? Nobody wants to buy, they just want to lease, okay? And just switch out to get a whole new thing next 2 years, right? Every 2 years, brand new Batman, brand new story, brand new background. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. People showed up to watch this freaking thing. Why? Because they feel they have to. They've seen all the other ones. But anyway, they're there watching Batman. And what happens? There's a bat flying around in the theater. They're astounded. The article goes on to say that the people in the theater have no idea how the bat could have possibly got into the movie theater. They have absolutely no idea. It's never happened before in the past. So they're asking the managers, there's no way that bat could have got in there unless somebody held the door open or something of that nature. So we don't understand. Okay, well, guess what? You are the weakest link and you are the stupidest person. You're there for the movie Batman. There's a bat flying around in the theater. What makes you think the bat got in the theater? The bat was brought into the theater. Don't be stupid, okay? Are you going to go and see the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and then when hot dogs start flying about in the theater, you're going to be like, how did these hot dogs get into the theater? I don't understand how they got here. Are you that thick? Anyway, it's a bat. It was flying around. Big deal. Okay? I'm sure the girls were screaming. There's a bat in my hair. I'm sure there was a lot of guys screaming too. Don't get me wrong. It's a bat. Okay? But it's just a bat, guys. Watch the movie. And folks, that has been some of the weakest damn punchlines on the Attack the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. In your face. Alrighty, folks. Well, it is about that time. Time to take a short break, pause in the action for station identification. And the prospect will be swinging on by with this week's sports update. Brought to you by Igor's Empire. And when we come back, a classic episode of Just a Few Questions from back in the day. From, actually right on St. Paddy's Day, it looks like, in 2019. Simply titled St. Paddy's Day. That's on the other side of this. Go nowhere. It's the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space, Alien X Radio.
Broadcasting broadcasting directly into your brain.
And now your weekly sports update with the Prospect.
How's it going, everyone? Prospect here with a weekly sports update on Alien X Radio. The NFL is still in their early stages of their offseason, and you know what that means. Big contract extensions and surprising trades. While many players are flying under the radar, being sent to new teams, or being cut entirely to make cap space, two big names are making waves in one way or another. The Denver Broncos acquired Russell Wilson from the Seattle Seahawks for draft picks, making this the biggest blockbuster trade so far. Wilson was obviously a household name for the team that he brought their only Super Bowl win to, and many thought he wasn't going to leave the team he resurrected from football mediocrity. But he is, and he's headed to the Mile High Club of Denver, where he will captain a team that has seen their fair share of notable quarterbacks. Tim Tebow, Joe Flacco, Jay Cutler, and legends John Elway and Peyton Manning, just to name a few. Now it seems that the quarterback roundabout is over for the Broncos team that was last year third in scoring defense, so we may see a rebirth in Denver soon. Also, the Green Bay Packers have announced that their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, is indeed returning for his 18th season. Now, this is huge for the team and the entire NFC North because there were legit rumors swirling after their loss to the 49ers that he was done. A few cryptic tweets later, and the rumor train was gaining so much steam. But alas, they proved untrue as the team resigned him to a 4-year, $200 million contract, proving to the world that not everything you hear about him is true. The MLB lockout is officially over as the two sides agreed tentatively to a new CBA with some surprising details added into it. First and foremost, there will be a full 162-game season this year, no doubt about it. Second, there still will be spring training, albeit a little rushed. Now for the details of the agreement. Postseason will indeed be expanded, but it will be 12 teams instead of the proposed 14, which is still good for those teams that barely missed last year. The National League will adopt the designated hitter format just like the American League, which means that no pitchers will be allowed to bat. And the league is officially doing away with the ghost runner format, which means that if a game goes to extra innings, the batting team will no longer start an inning with a runner on second base. Now, these are significant changes that many people feel will linger in fans' minds as baseball returns. Like in many seasons past, the main thought is getting to see America's pastime for at least one more season. Well, tune in next week for more sport. For Alien X Radio, I'm the Prospect. Say until next time, Prospect out.
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
Igor? That's right, Igor here with the final ingredient for love.
Igor's lube?
Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing.
Thanks, Igor.
And don't forget, Igor's lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
Employment, family, love, and relationships. What does your future hold for you? We'll call the only psychic line that employs real psychics. Not phonies. I mean people who really can see your future. The Intergalactic Psychic family has all the answers. They have a complete staff of intergalactic aliens who have psychic and telepathic powers. Put your mind at ease. Call today and receive an autographed picture of Bill Clinton shaking hands with Kronk, the Intergalactic Psychic family's president. And remember, he's not only the ISF president, he's also a client. Call today at 1-900-935-5543. That's 1-900-935-5543. Just $35,000 for the first minute and your life savings each additional minute. So call today. That's 1-900-935-5543.
5543.
Broadcasting from the dark side of the moon. Alien X Radio.
Resistance is futile. You got something to say? Don't be a bitch. Call into the show at 313-444-8919. Here we go! Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com. Broadcasting from beyond planet chaos directly into your Vajir holes. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
The house is now on fire.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's the second half of hour number 1 of the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. I am Alien Stone. We're broadcasting to you live from inside the mothership on Alien X Radio and, of course, across the world on all of our fantastic affiliate stations. All right, folks. You can give me a call live on the Alien X lines at 1-313-444-8919. That's 1-313-444-8919, or Skype me at AlienStone1. Now, a little bit of advice about that. Okay, I've noticed that a lot of times when I'm talking on the mic, nobody calls. Then as soon as I play a song or I go to a pre-recorded segment, all of a sudden the phone starts ringing. Okay, well, here's the thing, folks. If I answer the phone on the air, I have to stop what I'm doing. I have to stop the song or I have to stop the segment because of my little rinky-dink setup here. The phone call will go over top of everything on the video stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And I don't know if you've ever listened to a song before on the radio and had somebody talking over it, but it's damn annoying. Just saying. So, if you got something to say to me when I'm talking. If you got something to ask me when I'm talking. When the music's playing, I'm not going to answer the phone. Rude, right? Rude, I know. What can I say? Anyway, folks, we have a segment on Inside the Mothership called Just a Few Questions. We do that one live every Sunday. That show gets out, I said 12 noon. You can call in during that segment live and answer those questions on Sundays when we do that segment live. Right now, we're about to do a replay, which means you can't talk to a recording, and a recording can't talk back to you. But what you can do is pee your pants while you're laughing at it, right? Anyway, going back to 2019, on St. Patrick's Day, we did an episode just simply entitled St. Patty's Day. So it's just a few questions on the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
It's time to answer just a few questions.
That's right, everybody. It is time now to answer just a few questions. And here, let me move the camera over here so you can see him squirm. Look at it. Looks almost like stretching. But he's squirming because he's worried about having to answer just a few questions.
Not worried.
If anybody else would like to answer just a few questions, it's real easy. Just give us a call, 313-444-8919. Again, the number is 313-444-8919. Give us a call and you can answer just a few questions as well. Are you ready, sir?
Bring it on, Cupcake.
All right, so it is time to answer just a few questions.
Question number 1.
Question number 1.
Question number 1. All right, so... Well, it's St. Patty's Day, don't you know?
Don't you know?
This is the day that millions of people go out and celebrate a holiday they know absolutely nothing about.
Absolutely nothing about.
Contrary to popular belief, it is not about drinking.
Nonsense.
I also hear people talking about the luck of the Irish. So, you are determined to get lucky this St. Patrick's Day.
Giggity.
What tools would you employ to make this happen?
Oh, this is going to be easy.
A 4-leaf clover. a pitcher of green beer, and a pint of Irish whiskey.
Okay.
B, a rabbit's foot, a pot of Irish stew, and a bottle of roofies. C, a horseshoe, a green leisure suit, and an autographed picture of Kathy Ireland.
Ooh.
Or D, a corned beef sandwich, a bottle of the all-new Shamrock Shake flavored Igor's Lube, and a Leprechaun's golden cock ring. And go. Don't forget, wild card answers are in place.
So this is what I need to have a good time on St. Patrick's Day?
It's to ensure that you are going to get lucky.
To get lucky?
Yes. So you got a 4-leaf clover, pitcher of green beer, and a pint of Irish whiskey, a rabbit's foot, a pot of Irish stew, and a bottle of roofies, a horseshoe, a green leisure suit, and an autographed picture of Kathy Ireland, or a corned beef sandwich, bottle of the all-new Shamrock Shake flavored Igor's Lube, and a Leprechaun's golden cock ring.
Something tells me that A is the best answer, would be the most reasonable one. However, and B's definitely out of the question. Okay, we don't need roofies.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That's the Bill Cosby answer.
Right, exactly.
That's what you tell me I'm going to have to go with letter B.
Kathy Ireland, though, man. I don't know the autograph picture of Kathy Ireland. She's one of the childhood faves. But I'm going with D.
You're going to go with D. A corned beef sandwich, a bottle of the all-new Shamrock, I keep wanting to say shaver flavored. Shamrock Shake flavored Igor's Lube, and a Leprechaun's golden cock ring.
Yes.
You can't go wrong with Igor's Lube.
Can't go wrong with it.
The wild card answer that you did not choose. Stay home and masturbate to U2's greatest hits as played on bagpipes.
That's very creative.
And your bonus question is...
With or without you on bagpipes, that would be some funny
Your bonus question is, how delicious are Lucky Charms?
They're magically delicious.
Very good, very good, very good.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right, very good. All right, so that is question number one.
Question number one.
Question number two.
Question number two.
So, now you are pretty liquored up from green beer and whiskey. You're pretty gassed up from corned beef and cabbage.
Ooh.
And you have had sex with what you hope was a woman with a fake orange beard. Now, you and a few others have become convinced that a leprechaun is in the area and you must capture him to steal his gold. You must do this correctly, as you won't get another chance until next year. So, you need a plan. Now, this is kind of weird because you're going to answer all of these.
Oh, shit.
A, you need 4 hunting companions. Who do you want to bring with you on the hunt and why? You're hunting leprechauns. Who are you bringing with you? Anybody.
Well, I'm just going to go with the band guys, obviously, because, you know...
So Creeping Chaos is going leprechaun hunting.
Creeping Chaos plus you.
Plus me.
Plus you.
Okay, so it's you. There's just got to be you and 4 other people.
Yep.
Okay.
So Rob, Donnie, Dave, and you.
All right, so we're going leprechaun hunting.
Yep.
All right. B, what do you use for bait? Beer, gold, or a dildo that still smells like Kathy Ireland's vagina?
Oh, I'm going to keep that. So we're going with gold for 1,000.
Gold. All right. Okay, so we're going to go with gold. All right. C, choose one member of your hunting party to dress up like a girl leprechaun hooker strung out on Lucky Charms and marshmallows.
Donnie.
Donnie!
Donnie all the way.
He'll be with you 12 to 2. Alien X Radio! All right. Nice. Very nice.
Oh, I snorted.
All right, so D, who in your hunting party will drink all the beer? Who will eat all of the corned beef? Who will eat all the Lucky Charms? And who will lose focus and just try to doink the waitress?
Oh, shoot. Okay, so I'm going to go with Rob to drink the beer.
Rob's drinking the beer.
Yeah, I'm going to go with you to eat the corned beef.
All right, I'll eat the corned beef.
And what's the...
the Lucky Charms. Who's eating the Lucky Charms?
Lucky Charms will be Donnie.
Donnie's eating the Lucky Charms.
And, because I can use him again, right? Because it's a different thing.
Yeah.
And then...
who's going to lose focus and just try to doink the waitress?
Dave. Dave's going to lose focus right away anyway.
Right. Gotcha. He's over there humping her leg already.
He was doing it before we even got the green beer.
Wild card answer you did not choose.
Yes!
Put an ad in the paper. Bagpipe player wanted for Irish alternative rock band. Must be shorter than 4 feet tall. Have a beard. Dress in green. And bring a pot of gold to every practice. You know, for luck.
Right.
All right, so your bonus question. Lucky Charms have pink hearts, yellow moons, orange stars, green clovers, blue diamonds, and red balloons. What color are the horseshoes, and do they stay crispy in Igor's lube?
They are purple horseshoes.
They're purple, that is correct. They are purple.
Because I remember that commercial as a kid when they first came out.
Certainly.
Because the leprechaun got booted in the butt by a horse. And that's why I got the idea for the horseshoes.
Yeah, yep. Gotcha.
And I wouldn't know because I don't use Igor's lube for milk in the cereal.
There are 2 answers. One is they cancel each other out because they're both made of petroleum. And the other answer is nothing goes limp with Igor's lube.
That's true, too.
It's moving right along.
Question number 3.
Question number 3. Okay. Now you and your party are quite hammered. You have abandoned hunting for trapping because you can sit down. You have constructed a leprechaun trap out of rope, a ceiling fan, and a laundry hamper. As you and your friends down another shot of Bushmills, the Christmas bells you had attached to the hamper begin to ring. The trap has been sprung, and clearly something is in it. You all cheer and pat yourselves on the back, declaring victory. You have your leprechaun and will now be rich. You all surround the hamper and lift it up to reveal your catch. It's not a leprechaun. So who did you catch? A, Danny DeVito. Somehow your bar crawl took you to Patty's Pub on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. B, one of your party has masturbated and fallen asleep with the Kathy Ireland swimsuit edition of Sports Illustrated and forgot that it was what was chosen as the leprechaun bait. C, and you'd have to say who, which one of the members.
I already know who it would be.
C, an angry Scottish midget that kicks you in the shins, lifts up his kilt, bends over, and gives you the full fruit bowl. Or D, your wife who is not amused.
Oh.
And go.
I'm going to still hear the bonus, the wild card answer on this, right?
Oh, you always hear it, yeah.
Okay, I don't
you can choose it, you're going to hear it.
I am going to go with B.
You're going to go with B. Okay.
I'm going to choose the person that gets busted with the Kathy Ireland poster.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be Donnie.
Donnie again.
Picking on Donnie Day.
Where's he going to be? From 12 to 2, he'll be with you.
Alien X Radio.
All right.
And I know he's listening. I'm probably going to start getting some texts and some stuff.
He's like, what's up, man? What the hell? I thought we were friends.
Yeah, dude. Right.
So, wild card answer that you did not choose. Monty Hall. On a donkey telling you that you should have chosen what was behind door number 2. Your bonus question. Have you ever gotten pinched for not wearing green on St. Patrick's Day? And have you ever gotten laid while wearing green on St. Patrick's Day?
No and yes.
No and yes. Now it's time for the lightning round. Thinking of St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, hit me.
Are you ready?
Bring it.
Irish stew or corned beef and cabbage?
I don't like cabbage either way, so I'm going to go with the stew, though.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Green beer or Irish whiskey?
Irish whiskey.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
You're thinking about it being Irish. I'm thinking about St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, all right.
Bagpipes or stabbed in the ear with a fork?
stabbed in the ear with fork?
Yes, sir! A midget's belly button lint or Lucky Charms marshmallows?
Midget's belly button lint.
Again, made from the same compounds. Furry caterpillars or Kathy Ireland's eyebrows?
They're the same thing, aren't they?
Pretty much.
Kathy Ireland's eyebrows.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
I'm kidding, by the way. That was lightning. Rainbows or light reflecting on moisture in the atmosphere?
Rainbows?
That's right, because it's too much to say all the other stuff. Gold coins or bitcoins?
Oh, gold coin.
Correct, Mundo. Here's a math question. 6 Leprechaun movies or 7 Leprechaun movies?
Oh, shiest. You know, if they did 6, they had to have done 7, so I'm going to say 7.
Correct. What actress was in the first one?
Was it Kathy Ireland?
No, but it was Jennifer Aniston.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
The Leprechaun has been to space or has not been to space?
I'm going to say has not been to space.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
There is a Leprechaun, part 4, he goes to outer space.
Was he trying to keep up with Jason for crying out loud?
Yep, I guess so. And finally, St. Patrick. Oh, this is the real answer. St. Patrick converted the Irish to Christianity or invented beer?
The first one.
That's correct, Mundo. All right, everybody, I do want to thank you all for joining us this week.
Oh, it's been so much fun.
That has been Just a Few Questions.
never kill somebody. Not unless they piss me off. You gotta get over this whole jealousy thing. Shit.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
You cannot contaminate the rest of the world!
Scott Bale is the Antichrist! I know it was just a dream, I know I didn't have an anal probe, and I know that I am not under alien control!
You're inside the mothership.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
Igor? That's right, Igor here with the final ingredient for love.
Igor's lube?
Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing.
Thanks, Igor.
And don't forget, Igor's lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Igor's lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
Oh my God! What have I done? What have I done?
Look at the turning wheel.
The Alignment, the latest CD from The Creeping Chaos, featuring Dead in the Water.
Dead in the water!
Beg for mercy and Under the Blade.
We live our lives under a blade.
Available now at iTunes, CD Baby, and Rock of Ages in Garden City.
Have I just one for the gas?
Morning, bud.
Hey, how you doing? You got that hot date with Sue tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, don't be doing any of this.
What, scratching my head?
Yeah, you don't want to know you got that dandruff.
I don't have dandruff. Get out of here.
Yeah, you do. Go on, scratch your head.
What? Oh, man, look at these embarrassing flakes.
Yeah, see, I told you. Go and shake your head.
Like this?
No, harder.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
there's so many.
Okay, here, let's get them off of the table here. Put them in this bowl.
What do I do?
Why don't you try some of this?
Milk?
Uh-huh.
Will that get rid of my dandruff?
No, but it sure tastes good.
No.
Yeah.
Let me try that. Hey, these are good.
Head Flakes, new from Kellogg's. A nutritious part of this balanced breakfast. And because they're made of dry flesh, they stay crunchy, even in milk.
Hey, slow down. Save some for me.
Head Flakes from Kellogg's. Ask your doctor.
We are your phone company. And sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes we bill you too much. But don't worry. In 4 to 6 weeks, we'll probably get back to you. Yes, we did bill your credit card already. And yes, even if we correct the mistake, which isn't likely, we'll only give you back your money and not those interest charges the credit card company billed you because of our mistake.
The views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
Report. We're in standard orbit, Captain. Good work, Mr. Tukok. What the hell are we doing in the 21st century? There's something we need to do. If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. Don't mess around with the space-time continuum. Captain, I've located the signal. Put it on speaker.
You're tuned in to the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Will that'll wake you up in the morning?
Broadcasting from beyond planet chaos, directly into your Vajir holes, it's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. You got something to say? Don't be a bitch. Call into the show at 313-444-8919. Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com.
All right, everybody, welcome. It's hour number 2 of the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. I'm your host, Alien Stone. We are screaming through the galaxy at triple redunculous speeds, or at least talking really loud in the back row of the movie theater, making everybody really mad. Anyway, deeply into your Vajir holes we are. On Alien X Radio, Raw Talk Online, UG Media, the Lime City Radio Network, J. Parker Radio, United Talk Radio, Sword Radio, the Western Reserve Digital Radio Network. Those are our live affiliates and in syndication and replay around the world on stations like 920 WON The Apple, 24.7 The Stream, 97.1 KGSB FM Get Smashed Radio, the IRN Internet Radio Network, WRFN 1025, WRPR Rat Pack Radio, United Sounds Choice Radio, Pridecore Radio, Pure Rock Radio, Good Talk Radio, Mile High Radio, and K89. Wherever it is that you're tuned, wherever it is that you are listening, give me a call live on the air at 1-313-444-8919. That's 1-313-444-8919. Or Skype me at AlienStone1. It's AlienStone and the number 1. Don't spell it out. You would be wrong. We get things underway at 9 a.m. Eastern, which means if you're just now tuning in, you're tardy. That's okay. Hey, it's okay, Karen. Don't cancel me. I didn't say the other word. I said tardy. Relax. Okay? Relax. Relax! Anyway, folks, music for the Vajir holes. As I said, I'm playing a lot of new stuff today because I just recently, I don't want to say I just recently got a bunch of downloads. I will say I just recently got off my lazy ass and downloaded a bunch of songs that had been waiting in queue. How about that? That's what's happened. So a lot of these bands are like, what's that? You're not going to play my music? Sorry, I'm just lazy. I haven't got to the emails yet. As I said, if you want to submit your music to the station, it's new music at alienxradio.com. That's new music at alienxradio.com. And as far as putting music in rotation on the station, it needs to be rock and roll music, alternative rock and roll music, that kind of thing. But here on The Attack and on Inside the Mothership, we play all kinds of genres. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to start off hour number 2 today with something a little outside of our normal wheelhouse. Okay, this is not our normal kind of music. But it sounded good to me, so we're going to jam it out for you. Claudia Bala. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Claudia Bala. Why is the name of the song, and it's The Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
We've been here before, said you'd never do.
All the things you promised not to, but you poison me. Venom in my veins, flowing in me like liquid chains. You find a spot, you ever pissed it right. Just too much, I think I'm gonna bleed out. I lay down my sword, that's what I've been told. Time to count how well we scored. Get it off our chest, almost back to rest. It is of mutual interest. You find a spot, whoever pissed it right. It's just too much. I think I'm gonna bleed
To infinity and beyond.
Girl, if you're feeling lost inside this world, I can be the one to come and save you from your trouble. And if you're feeling like you cannot get away from all the pain and the sorrow in your life, you can call on me. I'll be Superman. I'll do all that I can. I'll fly around this world just to ensure no pain will come to you again. I'll be Superman. I'll save you 'cause I can. Don't worry about a thing. Just call on me and baby, I'll be there. I'll be Superman. I'll say 'cause I said, don't worry about a thing. Call me and baby, I'll be there. Be a Superman. Let me be a Superman. Superman. There are no limitations. We can go where you wanna go. A far off place in the distance. Baby, no one else has to know. If it's your dream, let me take you. What are you waiting for? You know that I'm here to save you. I'm saying this because I know I'll be Superman. I'll do all I can. Girl, you won't have to worry. Oh, nothing stop me from saving you, my baby. You know you're my heart, baby. You're my soul, yeah. I'll be Superman. Ooh, yeah. I'll do all that I can. I'll fly. I'll be Superman. I'll save you 'cause I care. Don't worry about a thing. Just call on me and baby, I'll be there.
I'm a gummy bear, gummy bear. Fucking mother.
Breathe, breathe towards the end. We're done by now. We're done by now. Feel the heartbeat stop. We're done by now. We're done by now. Feel the water float you to the edge. Breathe towards the end. We're done by now. We're done by now. The heartbeat stops. We're done by now. We're done by now. Feel the water float you to the edge. Lift your scars and dance till the end. We are like sparks in the wind, flowing through the night, then fade out. We are like sparks in the wind, flowing through the night. That's what we waiting all my life for this conclusion. Waiting all my life for it to end. Waiting all my life for this conclusion. Waiting all my life for it to end. Waiting all my life for this conclusion. Waiting all my life for it to end. Like sparks in the wind, flowing through the night, then fade out. We this conclusion.
Here's this week's bad movie flashback.
No. Please. No.
She came halfway across the universe in search of a cosmic power source that could save her world from destruction.
Who is she?
Who on earth are you?
You know, I think I recognize the costume.
From the producers of Superman, Alexander Salkind presents Supergirl in her first great adventure.
Wait a minute, wait 1 minute. I mean, you can do the whole number, leap tall buildings at a single bound. You can look right through things.
Yes.
Bend steel bars?
Yes.
Like Superman.
He's my cousin.
Supergirl, sent to Earth on a secret mission that brings her face to face with diabolical villains.
I am considering nothing less than world domination.
You've had your fun, Selena. The game is finished.
Starring Faye Dunaway,
Now I am really upset.
Peter O'Toole,
My neighbors know the criminals, the corrupt, the evil. They're here, over the hill there, with no way out.
Peter Cook,
What's in it for me?
Me.
Brenda Vaccaro, and introducing Helen Slater as Supergirl.
Mom went to the store. She bought some ice cream. I ate all the ice cream. Now I got a stomachache. Mom went to the store. 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 She bought some ice cream. I wanted the ice cream, but I didn't want a stomachache. Mom went to the store. Mom went to the store. Mom went to the store. Mom went to the store.
Your mom was over here earlier, and I humped her like a little fish.
Mom went to the store. She bought some ice cream. I didn't have no ice cream, 'cause now I'm a vegan. Mom went to the store. Mom went to the store. Mom went to the store. Mom went to the store.
Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. Again, that number is 313-444-8919. Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
That's right, folks. It's once again time for the punchlines. As always, the punchlines are being brought to you by Igor's Empire and his family of products. Hey, folks, maybe that newborn baby has come a little faster than you thought. You didn't have time to make plans. Maybe you're like overwhelmed with things you got to do, and you just don't have time for a proper baptism. Well, how about this? It's Igor's Home Baptism Kit. Save time and hassle. The kit includes one vinyl bathroom sink liner, an audio cassette tape of someone speaking randomly in Latin, 1 tube of Igor's anointment ointment, now with 10% more genuine artificial holy water. Do not use if you are a demon, allergic to holy water, or if you have been recently diagnosed as a vampire. Also, in order to observe social distancing, you can't just walk up and put water on the baby's head anymore, right? So how about the new squirt gun series that they got? How about the single stream pew pew pistol? Or maybe the notorious GOD. That's the double barrel super soaker version. Remember, that's Igor's home baptism kit. It's Igor's Empire and his family of products. Look for it like Igor's Lube on Facebook and at www.igorslube.com. Ask your doctor. All right, folks. You know what today is? Does anybody know what today is? I'm waiting for an answer. Anybody? It's not St. Patrick's Day, right? That's coming up, right? It's the St. Patrick's Day edition, I guess, of the show. But that's not what I'm talking about. It's Monday, right? It's March 14th, right? Guys, this is for you. You should know this. This is your holiday. This is your holiday. What do you mean you don't know what I'm talking about, guys? Google it. What holiday is on March 14th? It's Steak and a Blowjob Day, folks. Yeah. It's time to remind your girlfriends and wives. Just like on Father's Day and your birthday, this is for you. It's your holiday. It's Steak and a Blowjob Day. Now, be careful how you celebrate Steak and a Blowjob Day, because you might not be allowed to come back to Texas Roadhouse. Okay? Some things are just inappropriate to be done at the same time. The same day, yes. Same time, no. No. Okay? I know the biscuits are warm. And the steak is juicy. But don't get carried away. You know what I'm saying? Have you had our fall off the bone ribs? So tasty. That's right, folks. Monday, March 14th, it is Steak and a Blowjob Day. And that has been the Punchline. Brought to you by Igor's Beef Sauce. All right, folks. Wow. We're going to be taking a break here momentarily for another sports update and a moment to introduce you to our sponsors. And when we come back from that, we're going to be doing a couple of classic episodes of Just a Few Questions. Now, one of those episodes of Just a Few Questions features a band that's a pretty good friend here to this to the radio station and to the shows. I'm talking about Black Heron. So, what is the name? I know Black Heron's involved in it. It's called Who Do You Trust? And it's featuring Black Heron. They were in studio answering Just a Few Questions. That will be coming up on the other side of this. So I figured that it's only appropriate that before we go into our break, we leave you with some music from Black Heron. Kicking and Screaming, the name of the tune. It's the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
shame. We can't think the same. Put up or shut up, you're going insane. I want my life, I want control. I want you to stop it all, no more patrol. Let me be free, live in my life. Don't think or turn back, stab like a knife. Find your sanctuary, no better than today. Do what you want, don't let it slip away. Kicking and screaming all through the night. We're kicking and screaming.
Broadcasting directly into your brain.
And now your weekly sports update with the Prospect.
How's it going, everyone? Prospect here with a weekly sports update on Alien X Radio. The NFL is still in their early stages of their offseason, and you know what that means. Big contract extensions and surprising trades. While many players are flying under the radar, being sent to new teams, or being cut entirely to make cap space, two big names are making waves in one way or another. The Denver Broncos acquired Russell Wilson from the Seattle Seahawks for draft picks, making this the biggest blockbuster trade so far. Wilson was obviously a household name for the team that he brought their only Super Bowl win to, and many thought he wasn't going to leave the team he resurrected from football mediocrity. But he is, and he's headed to the Mile High Club of Denver, where he will captain a team that has seen their fair share of notable quarterbacks. Tim Tebow, Joe Flacco, Jay Cutler, and legends John Elway and Peyton Manning, just to name a few. Now, it seems that the quarterback roundabout is over for the Broncos team that was last year third in scoring defense, so we may see a rebirth in Denver soon. Also, the Green Bay Packers have announced that their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, is indeed returning for his 18th season. Now, this is huge for the team and the entire NFC North because there were legit rumors swirling after their loss to the 49ers that he was done. A few cryptic tweets later, and the rumor train was gaining so much steam. But alas, they proved untrue as the team resigned him to a 4-year, $200 million contract, proving to the world that not everything you hear about him is true. The MLB lockout is officially over as the two sides agreed tentatively to a new CBA with some surprising details added into it. First and foremost, there will be a full 162-game season this year, no doubt about it. Second, there still will be spring training, albeit a little rushed. Now for the details of the agreement. Postseason will indeed be expanded, but it will be 12 teams instead of the proposed 14, which is still good for those teams that barely missed last year. The National League will adopt the designated hitter format just like the American League, which means that no pitchers will be allowed to bat. And the league is officially doing away with the ghost runner format, which means that if a game goes to extra innings, the batting team will no longer start an inning with a runner on second base. Now, these are significant changes that many people feel will linger in fans' minds as baseball returns. But like in many seasons past, the main thought is getting to see America's pastime for at least one more season. Well, tune in next week for more sport. For Alien X Radio, I'm the Prospect. Say until next time, Prospect out.
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
That's right. Igor here with the final ingredient for love.
Igor's lube?
Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing.
Thanks, Igor.
And don't forget, Igor's lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
Employment, family, love, and relationships. What does your future hold for you? We'll call the only psychic line that employs real psychics. Not phonies. I mean people who really can see your future. The Intergalactic Psychic family has all the answers. They have a complete staff of intergalactic aliens who have psychic and telepathic powers. Put your mind at ease. Call today and receive an autographed picture of Bill Clinton shaking hands with Kronk, the Intergalactic Psychic family's president. And remember, he's not only the ISF president, he's also a client. Call today at 1-900-935-5543. That's 1-900-935-5543. Just $35,000 for the first minute and your life savings each additional minute. So call today. That's 1-900-935-5543.
Broadcasting from the dark side of the moon. Alien X Radio. Resistance is futile.
Broadcasting from beyond planet chaos directly into your Vajir holes. You got something to say? Don't be a bitch. Call into the show at 313-444-8919. You have been beamed aboard and are now inside the mothership for the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
That's right, guys. We're in the second half of hour number 2, which means we're in the second half of the show. But when we enter the second half of an hour, that means it's time for a classic episode of Just a Few Questions. And in this particular case, you're going to get 2 classic episodes because it just so happens that one of them falls on a very, very short episode. Teeny tiny little episode. Isuzu. You know what I'm saying? I always try to do my classic episodes as close to today's date in a previous year. So we'd just try to make a jump 1 year. We did the one in last hour, which was actually done on St. Patty's Day, which was called St. Patty's Day. Well, it turns out that was the only other St. Patty's Day episode besides the one we did yesterday, which will be in hour number 3, coming up next hour. So we're going to give you 2 classic episodes that took place very, very close to today's date. A year ago. Today. Well, not today. Where is it? Why am I having trouble with this? There it is. It's at the top of the list where it's supposed to be. Stupid. That's right. Who Do You Trust is the name of this episode, and it aired on 3/11/2018. Black Heron was a guest band in the studio that day, and they were the ones being subjected to Just a Few Questions, along with D-Unit. And we're going to see how it went. Here it is. It's the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. Go nowhere.
Don't worry about it. Don't be scared. I'm not. It's not in depth.
I'm nervous.
It's just a few questions. Starting, number 1. This is for everybody, okay? You can all answer individually. You can answer together. However
4.
You have to give up one of these. Okay? You have to give up one of these things. Playing with your phone, playing with your band, or playing with yourself.
Phone, definitely. I don't play with my phone.
Yeah.
Phone?
With phone as well. Phone, we concur?
Yeah. That's an easy one.
Come on, man. Come on, man. He's like, I'm on air, man.
It's a tough decision for you.
It'd be the phone.
Phone. Yeah, we concur.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic.
Let's be realistic.
We can't, I mean... Hello, family.
Yeah, but
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hey, Bob.
Okay, so question number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you trust?
Who do you trust?
This is a 3-part question. Who do you trust with your money? Who do you trust with your money?
Good thing it wasn't the car.
Right now, who do you trust with your money?
My parents.
Your parents.
Myself.
Yourself.
Yeah, I would go
Cop out.
with myself.
Cop out.
Yeah, I don't care.
Cheaters. Make a better answer.
Who would I trust with my money?
Actually, I take that
Right now,
back,
who
by the
would you
way.
trust with your money?
I know my wife's not listening because it's for sure as heck wouldn't be her.
Oh!
You know,
Remember, this is a 3-part question.
I know. I would probably have to say my aunt.
Your aunt. Okay, well, that's a good, fair answer. The second part, B, is who would you trust with your family? Like you had to put your family in the care of somebody. Zombies are outside, man. You got to go get supplies. Who are you leaving to protect your family with?
My extended family.
I'm gonna go with especially if we're in zombies, I'm gonna go with Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. But if he goes all, Rick,
I don't know, man. He couldn't protect half the people in the show.
And shoot him or something. So.
Ash.
Oh, Ash from
Yeah.
Walking Dead. That's a good one.
This is my boomstick.
I was going to say, wait a minute, you can't pick fake people. And I was like, but I put him in a fake situation.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, that's true.
Also, we can pick fake people?
Well, I put him in, I said zombie apocalypse, so I mean.
Oh.
I opened that door, didn't I?
All right.
Yeah. If it wasn't a zombie apocalypse, I would probably just leave them alone. Like, I think they could take care of
my
themselves.
dad.
Trust them to themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd be all right.
I would, fake person, it'd be, I'd have to say Jason Bourne. And if it was a real person, it'd probably be Rob. I'd have to, I trust Rob.
All right.
That's good.
Good answer, good answer. Now, see how the questions get a little harder and harder as we go.
Right.
So the third part of this is, who would you trust to wipe your ass if you broke both your arms?
You're gonna love my answer, so we're gonna save it to last.
Don't say Rob.
I'm not. No.
You want to go first?
No, I don't. But
Okay. So
Someone's got to do it. You know, you can't just let it crust.
I don't even know.
I don't know.
Kevin. I trust Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin's not here.
Exactly. So Kevin, I pick Kevin.
Man, I don't even.
I hope you
trust
heard
Kevin
that,
to
buddy.
wipe my ass.
The scapegoat.
Oh no, he's doing it. I'm gonna make him.
Do you trust him though?
No, but he's gonna do it anyway.
To do a thorough job, you know.
You know what?
Probably
Iron
not.
Mike. Iron
and
Mike.
not take like a
He would
selfie
take
while
care
he's
of
doing
me.
it.
Iron Mike could do it.
Iron Mike.
Can I pick like my dog? Like maybe my dog.
Is he gonna lick it?
No, that's
I'm not telling you where to put the peanut butter.
Yuck.
he wouldn't be able to put the peanut butter there either. He'd have to trust somebody to put the peanut butter there to trust God to remove the peanut butter.
I don't even know. I think I would just die at that point.
Yeah, it would just crust up and you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would just give up.
All right.
I'd let my wife do it.
Yeah?
She can't have the money, but she can wipe my ass.
Definitely don't trust her to do it now after this episode.
My stuff might be on the front yard when I get home. I don't know yet.
It just might be. All right, final question. You all attend an album release party. After partying pretty hard, you wake up locked in the back of a moving panel truck. What do you think? A, you have been kidnapped and are being held for ransom. B, you are on your way to Tijuana and the party continues. Or C, other. And what is the other? Dun, dun,
This is a really
panel truck?
situational one.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it an
We've got the hard questions
an
here.
empty panel truck?
Right,
Like,
just
is
you
that
guys,
nothing?
you just wake up and you're just in the back of this panel truck.
After a big
I'm
CD release
paranoid,
party.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
you are.
obviously I'm the one who's thinking that we got kidnapped or something.
Oh yeah,
I'm like
for sure.
trying to kick out the taillights, try and see where we are.
Yeah, that'd be a little freaky, man.
Yeah. No, I'd be freaked out.
Yeah, it's not. What would you do?
I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would
think?
like think that we were being kidnapped immediately. Maybe after, thinking about it for a minute, maybe. But I think my first reaction would just kind of be like, "Why am I in a truck? Like, how did I even get here?
Right.
Like, it wouldn't even be
Why
like if I
does
just
my
woke
head
up
hurt
in a
so
truck.
much?
Like,
Right, I drive a sedan.
What happened? This isn't my
This isn't a Fiat.
Like,
I mean, my Fiat will fit in here, but this ain't my Fiat.
But then after a while, after a minute, I'd kind of get my bearings and be like, this could be bad.
Yeah,
So-
could be bad.
I don't know, man.
That's a tough one, though. That's a tough.
I get the info from the guys if they're with me. If they're because it's not just me, right? I'm there with the band. Okay.
Yeah, the whole band woke up in there.
The whole band woke up in there. I would probably wake up the guys and say what happened, and then kick Donnie's ass because he's the sober one of the group, and he allowed this to happen.
I think I'd throw that blame at David.
Yeah.
And be like, how did you let this happen? Why are we in a truck?
Why
David?
are we in a truck, David?
They had candy.
Yep, and that's where it
and a
goes.
puppy.
Now,
And a puppy.
here's problem solved.
Candy.
Here's problem solved. He's the one driving the truck.
Yep.
That'd be problem solved. That means you're on your way to Tijuana and the party continues.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
Cool.
Okay, cool. All right, that's been just a few questions.
I dig it.
That's all you like that?
That was just a few.
Just a few questions.
Just a few.
I used to be a nice girl. Until Alien Stone took me for a ride in his mothership. Now I'm an intergalactic hottie. Thank you, Alien Stone.
This is Alien X Radio. Resistance is futile. And now it's time to answer just a few questions.
Alrighty, everybody, we have reached that time in the show where my brain drippings get all over the place. It's called Just a Few Questions. And don't worry, when I'm all done, just wash your hands, okay? And you'll be all right. I don't know about your brain, you'll be forever changed, but at least you will have washed your hands. Are you ready to answer just a few questions, sir?
Bring it.
Anybody else wants to answer? 313-444-8919. Again, that's 313-444-8919. Or Skype Alien Stone, and the number 1, that's Alien Stone 1. Here we go. Are you ready? Here we go.
Let's do this.
Oh, I forgot. See, I wasn't ready. See, I'm asking you if you're ready. And I'm not ready. Now I'm ready.
Question number 1.
Question number 1. What does Bob Saget, Daisy Fuentes, John Fulgestan, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, Tom Bergeron, and Alfonso Ribeiro all have in common?
Is this a joke or is this?
It's legitimately. What do they have in common?
Nothing. I got nothing on this.
They were all hosts of America's Funniest Home Videos.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
I was going to say they all drive red Corvettes. I don't know.
That may be true, too.
That could be true.
There might have been a lot of answers to that question that I wouldn't have known.
Right.
But we have all seen home and internet video shows filled with people slipping, tripping, falling, and getting hit in the nuts. So, you will follow in the footsteps of people like Bob Deerdeck of Ridiculousness and create your own show. You must do something to make your show different, so you combine it with a game show. The contestants are shown a video, and it's paused before the ending. Starting with 1,000 points, players must wager points and guess what the outcome will be. Winners' points are later turned in for cash, and losers are doused with used salmon-flavored Igor's Lube.
Used?
Filled with what we tell them are raisins.
Oh my God, that's nasty.
So let's get started.
What is wrong with you? Used salmon-flavored
Igor's Lube. Filled with what we tell them are raisins.
Ugh. All right.
First, we need videos. Okay. How will you get your videos? A, put an ad on the local local newspaper. Wanted home videos of funny and embarrassing events. Clips to be used on a TV show. B. Shoot your own videos at bars around 1 a.m., but narrate them as if they're a wildlife show and you are researching the mating habits of the suburban drunk. C. Just steal all the videos from all the other shows because they don't have any copyright anyway. And as Facebook has taught us, people will never check the date on anything, but take it as brand new. So you can just reuse the same clips that were used over and over again. Or D, create a post on Facebook that reads, "Hey millennials, send us literally any video you have on your phone of you and your friends doing things that you and your friends do or saying things that you and your friends say." And go. Don't forget, you always got the wild card answer and your make up your own answer. Local newspaper.
They're all pretty simple
Shoot
questions.
your own porno videos, I guess, at the bar. Steal the videos from the internet and other shows. Create a post on Facebook.
I'm going with the wild card one on this one.
Wild card answer is subpoena footage from the United States Congress.
Yep.
There's the funniest videos.
Oh, yes.
Oh, a bunch of crazy people. Your bonus question is, to screw with people in other countries who speak other languages, you will add subtitles, but they will have nothing to do with the show. What will your viewers be reading? A, the lyrics to Video Killed the Radio Star by the Bungles. B, dimensions for Playmate of the Year. Or C, a recipe for weed brownies.
Oh, man. Is there a wild card answer for this one?
No, this is your bonus question.
Can I make up my own?
No, you can make up your own question for the other part of the question. You know, I'm going to let you. You didn't use it.
I'm going to choose all the above.
All the above. All right, so all the above, you are the lyrics to... They're going to be reading all of this.
All of this.
Okay, so the lyrics to Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles, dimensions for Playmate of the Year, and the recipe for weed brownies.
Yes.
Good answer. I like that. I like all the above.
All the above.
So we're going to go with that.
Because all are good.
All right, cool.
Question number 2.
Question number 2.
Question number 2.
Question number 2 is okay.
Okay. That's okay.
Okay, man.
Okay, man.
I got your toilet paper here, man.
It's right here, man.
Okay. The show Ridiculousness has categories
yes.
with catchy names. You are splicing the video show with a game show, so this is more important for your show. Like in Jeopardy, contestants will have to choose from categories. What set of categories would you choose as your first round for your contestants? So you got 3 categories that you're going to choose. So I got 4 sets of 3. You got to choose which set of 3.
Got ya.
A, slippin', trippin', and flippin'. How did that get in your mouth? Happy meal ending.
Okay.
B, driving like Stevie Wonder. The next morning, will she sit or stand? Gravity, not just a good idea, it's the law. C, from the waist down. Faces, guitar solo or orgasm?
I don't care what the other ones are. This one.
Trailer Park Glory Hole Roulette. Heads or tails?
Oh, man. I don't...
Or D, will it or won't it fit? Things you can trade for $10 in a pack of Lucky Strikes. And Trailer Park Glory Hole Roulette, is that a stripper or your sister? And you always have the wild card and to make up your own answer and go.
I'm going with C on that one.
C. So your categories, like when the show starts, you go like, contestants, your categories to choose from are from the waist down, faces, guitar solo or orgasm, and Trailer Park Glory Hole Roulette, heads or tails.
Yes.
Okay. The wild card answer you did not choose was, what's in the box? What's in the box? Before and after, from dating to dumpster fire. And genitalia carnival games. Your bonus question for this question is...
Oh, man.
Just a Few Questions has lightning strikes. Other shows have lightning rounds, and so on. So you will add an optional all-in double or nothing question at the end for the winner. They can leave with what they've won or go all in with the Nut Crusher question. If selected, the contestant must stand with their feet 3 feet apart.
No, dude.
They watch a short video clip and are asked a single question about it. If they get the question correct, they double their winnings. If they get it wrong, A, a boxing glove on a pole shoots up from the stage and blasts the contestant in the nuts and they lose everything. Or B, a celebrity football or soccer player will come out and kick them in the nuts and they lose everything. Boxing glove or celebrity kicker?
Okay, because of the torture of this particular thing, I would like to modify the answer. Can I modify the answer?
Judges will accept it.
Okay. I'm going to go with the boxing glove.
The boxing glove.
Okay, however, they get to keep their original winnings. Because, dude, you get kicked in the nuts, bro, you at least got to walk out with something, man. You might not get double, but you know.
But you'll have to spend some of it fixing your boys.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
I gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I mean.
I gotcha. They get to keep their winning.
Yeah. You can either keep this or go for this, but if you fail on this, you go back to here.
That's right. Like, if you answer correctly, you're going to be like, yo, man, I won. And if you lose, you can be like, yo, man, I won.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
Excellent.
You know?
Excellent.
Question number 3.
Question number 3. Question number 3 is, are you ready?
I'm ready. This has been great so far.
You begin to realize that the cost of this show is very low. The videos are all free, and you're not really giving the contestants any big cash. Your ratings are a bit soft after a few weeks, so you begin to rethink things just a bit. How can you get higher ratings? Celebrity contestants. But wait, that will cost you a whole lot of money. So you decide that your show will switch into a team competition with 2 regular contestants paired up with 2 celebrity partners. The contestants will win the same money, but the celebrities will match that money in donations to their favorite charity. So, you get ratings, the contestants win money, the celebrities get camera time and a tax write-off. Everybody wins. So who will be your first 2 celebrity players on the show? So it's 2 regular contestants competing against each other, but they've got celebrity partners.
Who?
So, A, Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson. B, Kim Kardashian and Ray J. C, Rob Lowe and Paris Hilton. Or D, Tanya Harding and Hulk Hogan.
Did Hogan bang Harding?
No, but every single person there banged somebody on camera, and we all saw it.
I'm like, did I miss a video somewhere?
After the Tommy Lee, Pamela, the Kim, and the Ray J, I started running out of somebody who slept with someone famous on camera, so I had to go with just famous people.
Right, gotcha. I think I'd like to see the Kim and Ray J one.
The Kim and Ray J. So they'll be your first 2 celebrity contestants.
Yeah.
The wild card answer you did not choose: David Hasselhoff and his cheeseburger.
Oh, that's funny stuff. I love you.
Him and his cheeseburger.
You're the greatest.
That was a sex tape. I'm just telling you. He was definitely
damn right it was
having oral with that thing,
dude.
I'm telling you. Your bonus question: what will you call this show? A, crazy ass videos. B, the stuff people do. C, busted video. Or D, D's nutties videos.
Oh, I'm definitely going with D's nuttiest videos.
D's nutty ass videos. And sir, it is now time for lightning strikes. Remember, there's no wrong or right answer, just whether or not you agreed with me.
Gotcha.
Falling off a ladder or the roof?
Ladder.
Hit in the balls with a ball or a frisbee?
Frisbee.
You got to be more accurate because of the...
Exactly.
Yeah, you see? So, yeah, it takes more skill.
You might only cut off the helmet.
That's right. Old people crashing through walls or young people falling off bikes?
I'm guessing neither one of these could be a right answer.
And that's the right answer! That's the right answer.
Giggity.
Hitting the balls with a bat or a golf club?
Oh, I'm going to go with golf club.
Judges gave that one to you. The judges gave that one to you. They had to think about it, but
because
they had to recalculate.
Depending on how it's being done, the golf club might only just split them in two, where the bat's going to crush them. If they're going in the upward.
It seems like the golf club is more suited with the angle and the way that you use the golf club is more suited for a nut attack than a bat.
Yeah.
A bat would be more for like a straight in. The nut would be more like an uppercut kind of thing.
Right.
So, yeah.
How about not at all?
Right. Dancing druggies or puking fat people?
Dancing druggies.
Anything without puking
is fine.
Is always good. That's right. Group of young activists or old naked people?
Oh, man. I feel like you're going to say the one thing but mean the other. I'm going to go with the group of young activists.
I can look at Myrtle's girdleless coochie. I just can't listen to nonsense.
Yeah, but you can turn the volume down.
This isn't a group, though. You're there.
All right.
Hit in the balls by a running dog or a thrown fish?
Thrown fish.
Anybody getting hit with a thrown fish anywhere is awesome. In the nuts, even better. Just saying. Television gold. Kid pooping in the display toilet at the store or peeing in the flower pot at the doctor's office?
I'm going to kid.
You can't even answer it.
The first one.
Yes, because that one's cute. He's just wrong. He doesn't know. But you can't go in the flower pot.
Still gross, man. It's still gross.
Hit in the balls with a medicine ball or punched in the balls by a toddler dressed like Batman?
Why we gotta keep on getting hit in the nuts, bro?
It's a video show. That's
I'm
common
just
theme.
saying, can we have anything other than getting hit in the nuts, though?
Maybe.
I think the Batman thing would be cuter.
Correct.
I'm still going with none of the above.
Anybody who's strong enough to throw the medicine ball at you is strong enough for you to go after them afterwards. But you can't go after a toddler dressed like Batman.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's dressed like Batman. And your 10th question is, Dave Coulier did the voice of what fictional animal on America's Funniest People? The fictional animal. What was the name of the animal? You know who Dave Coulier is, right?
Yeah. It's the moose, dude. It's the...
Oh, no. This was on the show, America's Funniest People. It was a video segment that he had on that show. It's an invented animal. It doesn't exist.
Oh, I have no idea then.
The jackalope.
Oh.
Remember the jackalope?
No.
He's Jackrabbit and Antelope.
Dude, I didn't watch it.
It was a jackalope with antelope horns.
Really?
Yeah. So then you're really going to screw up this. The after strike. The after strike is finish this famous jackalope catchphrase. Fast as fast can be.
You can't catch me?
Yes! That's right. And it went like this. Fast as fast can be. You can't catch me. And that was the
pretty
jackalope.
good, dude.
Yeah. That was him. And he also listened to Bobby from Bobby's World. Yeah, he used to do all kinds of voices. Dave Goulier.
I thought,
Oh no, that was not Dave Goulier. That's
Germa Freak guy who will never catch the coronavirus. What's his name?
Watch him be the one that does.
Oh, dude, don't. That's bad.
Yeah. I know who. Howie Mandel.
Yeah, Howie.
Howie Mandel does that one. You're right. I had that right. You're right. Goulier is the one that he doesn't do the original one, but he does the Moose. The Moose.
Yes.
Bullwinkle. Hello there, Ricky. And that has been just a few questions.
The views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
Come in. Here's your morning briefing, sir. Yeah, you forgot my toilet tweet. Don't you remember? You're not allowed to tweet anymore, sir. Yeah, I forgot. It's okay, sir. That's why I'm here. Yeah, I hate Mondays. Not much to do when you're in the office of the former president. Well, you could always listen to the radio, sir. Ah, that's different. What's on? Oh, I don't know. Would you like me to turn it on? Why not? Got nothing better to do.
It's the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Oh, Ditzy. Call these guys up. See if they want to interview me. It'll be huge.
Resistance is futile, but you can struggle if you like. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. You got something to say? Say it, bucko. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. Again, that number is 313-444-8919.
Alrighty, everybody, we have arrived in hour number 3 of the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. I got you till noon, folks. Well, noon here in the Eastern time zone. But do you even know what time it is anymore? Does anybody know what time it is? Does anybody actually know the answer to that question? I'll tell you what time it is. It's now. That's what time it is. It's now. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're in Australia. I don't need to pull out a big old I don't need to do the math. Okay, to figure out your time zone. It doesn't matter what the clock says on the wall because I'm talking right now, and right now you would be listening to me. You would look at your clock, it would be lying to you. It would be telling you some other time. That's just details. That's just so that, television can broadcast at certain times. Okay, that's just so that they can have a start and end time for people to punch in and punch out at work. That's the only reason why we have that. Why? Because now is now. It's always been now. And now never changes from now. When is now? Now is now. Now cannot be then. And now cannot be sometime in the future. Now is now. Now, I'm done talking about now. We are in hour number 3. The Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. And I am going to do, at this point, what is called a random grab. No, I'm not going to get slapped by some lady and then drug into court and get canceled. No, that's not what I mean by a random grab. I mean, I have a lot of music that I downloaded from people that had sent me music. By the way, that's new music at alienxradio.com. Send those MP3s to new music at alienxradio.com. I listen to a lot of the songs, and I get them ready, and other ones I run out of time before going on the air, and they go into a little folder called The Bag. And this is the random grab from the bag, the random bag grab. That's right. Again, not a porno. All right? So, today I'm going to reach in the bag, and what will we grab out of Alien Stone's sack? I have no idea what to expect. You have no idea what to expect. So, this could be awesome. And this could also be a very bumpy ride. But right now, the name of the band is Ghost Toast. Ghost Toast has submitted a song called Wimpier. And we're about to listen to it right now on the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Excuse me, sir. There's been a little problem in the cockpit.
The cockpit? What is it?
It's the little room in the front of the plane where the pilots sit.
We were doing this long before you came in, sir.
Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com. Broadcasting from beyond planet chaos directly into your Vajir holes. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Come on. Am I the meanest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the prettiest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Alien Stone.
But who am I?
Alien Stone.
Who am I?
Alien Stone.
I can't hear you.
Alien Stone.
Shogun of Harlem.
Alrighty, folks. Once again, it is time for the punchline. Don't really know what exactly I'm going to do as the punchlines because I totally lost track of what I was doing here because, again, Facebook bumped me. I had to go back in again. Why? I know why. They say, well, you're playing copyrighted music. I'm playing music that was submitted to the station by the artists and their management through a media link. But just like everything else nowadays, everything is being put in charge. It's being put in charge by artificial intelligence and algorithms. That's right. Algorithms and artificial intelligence is now replacing common sense. Well, sir, it looks like you delivered that package in the middle of the road down the street. What? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Well, I don't know, but that's what all the data states. It states that this was here and this was this, and you dropped it off. This is where the pin came, the geofence location, blah, 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 blah. Okay. It's all false. What happened is it went over here and the wind blew it down the street probably because it was a storm. But your algorithms and your artificial intelligence doesn't take that into account. Because AI doesn't mean artificial intelligence. It means alternative to intelligence. Same substance driving your Tesla into semi-trucks. Yep, same thing. So now what are they going to do? Now they want to have new cars in the future be able to, like when a cop pulls up behind you, they want him to be able to on the keyboard and link to your car, which would then pull up all of your personal information. Tickets, all that kind of stuff, just would pull by just connecting to your car. But not only that, it would pull up like they had your driver's license. Everything, like your insurance, all that stuff would pull right up onto the screen. Any warrants you might have, now I don't have a problem with that, but still, that, when you run the plate, that stuff should come up. But this is different because now they can shut your car off if they want. If your phone's connected to the car, then they can access your phone and of course, your contacts. Is this a good idea? Well, we suspended your driver's license. Okay. So then that day there's an emergency. Your mother's house is on fire. And she can't get out the front door and you got the key. Let's just say. It's ridiculous, right? It would never happen, but let's say. You go to get in your car and you get ready to race over there to save your mother. Oh, car won't start. Why? Because your license has been suspended. You can't start your car. Sorry. The final point has been removed from your driver's license. I'm sorry. AI has decided you cannot drive. Starlink satellites. Starlink, Skynet. Oh my God. It's Terminator coming. War of the Machines. War of the Machines, folks. Anyway, I'm going to put some music into your Vajira holes. How about that? Because that wasn't really a punchline. That was more of me just kind of rambling on and on and on. So music for your Vajira holes, courtesy of North of Never. I can't get through a show without playing North of Never. This tune's called Wildfire on the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Anybody's as you
woman screams, I just feel the need to be there.
Broadcasting directly into your brain.
And now your weekly sports update with the Prospect.
How's it going, everyone? Prospect here with a weekly sports update on Alien X Radio. The NFL is still in their early stages of their offseason, and you know what that means. Big contract extensions and surprising trades. While many players are flying under the radar, being sent to new teams, or being cut entirely to make cap space, two big names are making waves in one way or another. The Denver Broncos acquired Russell Wilson from the Seattle Seahawks for draft picks, making this the biggest blockbuster trade so far. Wilson was obviously a household name for the team that he brought their only Super Bowl win to, and many thought he wasn't going to leave the team he resurrected from football mediocrity. But he is, and he's headed to the Mile High Club of Denver, where he will captain a team that has seen their fair share of notable quarterbacks. Tim Tebow, Joe Flacco, Jay Cutler, and legends John Elway and Peyton Manning, just to name a few. Now it seems that the quarterback roundabout is over for the Broncos team that was last year third in scoring defense, so we may see a rebirth in Denver soon. Also, the Green Bay Packers have announced that their quarterback Aaron Rodgers is indeed returning for his 18th season. Now this is huge for the team and the entire NFC North because there were legit rumors swirling after their loss to the 49ers that he was done. A few cryptic tweets later, and the rumor train was gaining so much steam. But alas, they proved untrue as the team resigned him to a 4-year, $200 million contract, proving to the world that not everything you hear about him is true. The MLB lockout is officially over as the two sides agreed tentatively to a new CBA with some surprising details added into it. First and foremost, there will be a full 162-game season this year, no doubt about it. Second, there still will be spring training, albeit a little rushed. Now for the details of the agreement. Postseason will indeed be expanded, but it will be 12 teams instead of the proposed 14, which is still good for those teams that barely missed last year. The National League will adopt the designated hitter format just like the American League, which means that no pitchers will be allowed to bat. And the league is officially doing away with the ghost runner format, which means that if a game goes to extra innings, the batting team will no longer start an inning with a runner on second base. Now these are significant changes that many people feel will linger in fans' minds as baseball returns. But like in many seasons past, the main thought is getting to see America's pastime for at least one more season. Well, tune in next week for more sports. For Alien X Radio, I'm the Prospect. Say until next time, Prospect out.
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
Igor? That's right, Igor here with the final ingredient for love.
Igor's lube?
Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing.
Thanks, Igor.
And don't forget, Igor's lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
Employment, family, love, and relationships. What does your future hold for you? We'll call the only psychic line that employs real psychics. Not phonies. I mean people who really can see your future. The Intergalactic Psychic family has all the answers. They have a complete staff of intergalactic aliens who have psychic and telepathic powers. Put your mind at ease. Call today and receive an autographed picture of Bill Clinton shaking hands with Kronk, the Intergalactic Psychic family's president. And remember, he's not only the ISF president, he's also a client. Call today at 1-900-935-5543. That's 1-900-935-5543. Just $35,000 for the first minute and your life savings each additional minute. So call today. That's 1-900-935-5543.
Broadcasting from the dark side of the moon. Alien X Radio. Resistance is futile.
I know it was just a dream. I know I didn't have an anal probe. And I know that I am not under alien control.
You're inside the mothership.
Son of a bitch.
Alrighty, folks, it is that time now to bring you a classic episode of Just a Few Questions. Not so classic. This is from yesterday. That's right. It's the St. Paddy's Day edition of Just a Few Questions. And I am seriously running out of time, so I'm going to throw it out in your face right now. From yesterday, it's green beer and dwarf porn on the Attack of the Monday Morning Mancast from outer space. Enjoy.
Answer just a few questions.
Alrighty, folks. It is that time. Once again, it is time to answer your Just a Few Questions. As always, Just a Few Questions is being brought to you by Igor's Empire and his family of products. Don't forget about his original lube and his flavored lube, like cherry, mint, and salmon flavor. And don't forget his more exotic flavor ones like dog pie. Has hot dog water and heavy whipping cream flavored lube. That's not for everyone.
or anyone. Ever.
Use only as directed. I don't know who's giving these directions, but use only as directed. All right, folks, are you ready to answer just a few questions?
That's what the Russians are using for torture of tastics.
Yeah, some of these could be used as torture. Absolutely. For sure. All
right, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Question number one.
Well, it's been another year. We have been through so much together. We have lost so much together. And now we are finally beginning to revisit all the things we have come to love about our world. We are gathering together once again to celebrate a great historical tradition. We will gather together, groups large and small. This is, man, I should have read this ahead of time. This is the time of the year when we all are the same, regardless of race, religion, nationality, or tolerance for alcohol. That's right. It's time that we go green as we bring St. Patrick's Day back to life. The bars will be open and decorated for the Irish holiday. The Celtic music will fill the air. Green beer will flow and flow heavily. The parades will come back, and every event will be filled with the entertainment. Since most events were canceled last year, some people may feel the need to make up for lost partying in the past, you know. Well, those folks may have gone on a pub crawl, visiting several places throughout the entire day, but if they are trying to make up for last year, they may have a bit too much to drink to travel. So, what will be a good plan to avoid having to go anywhere and still party hard? Like you said, you're going to stay home. You know, who said you're going to stay home, right, Sir Martin Mad?
That's right, yes. That is correct.
So, A, go to Walmart, grab a TV, an extension cord from the electronics department, set it up along with a beanbag chair from Housewares in the beverage aisle at the grocery department. Now you can watch the parade, drink beer all day, watch people, and there should be an employee bathroom nearby.
That's a great idea, dude. Not gonna lie.
Dude, I'm saying right now,
great idea.
It's the same plan for zombie apocalypse.
Man.
Because they got shotguns. Well, they used to. I don't know if they still do.
Probably not.
B, strap a 5-gallon bucket to the back of your grandmother's hover round and fill it with beer. Strap another bucket to the front to catch your vomit as needed. Dress like a leprechaun and disguise the buckets as pots of gold. Then ride in the parade so that the cops just think that you're a part of the festivities. Just try not to swerve too much and run over the balloon handlers. Or C, avoid the hassle and dangers by staying home. Do shots of Jameson's on the couch all day. Rub one out while watching Jennifer Aniston in the movie Leprechaun.
Hell yeah!
Then pass out before cleaning up the Irish cream.
Giggity.
There's a wild card answer. Mr. Martin of Mad can start things off today.
I'm going to go with C.
You're just gonna stay home, avoid the whole thing, man. Sit on the couch, doing shots, jerking off.
Yes.
To leprechaun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
I definitely wouldn't be number 2. It wouldn't be B. Just due to the fact of having a...
Because then grandma's not going to be able to go nowhere. You got her hover around.
Right. That and, like, you know, I don't really want to be walking around with puke in front of me. You know?
Well, that's not the...
bad karma.
Right. But if the bucket's not there,
right.
it'll be all over.
But the whole point of the bucket there... Right. But it's going to totally ruin my macking skills.
Yeah.
The way I feel about it. You know?
You definitely have to park that in the back.
A is definitely a brilliant one. I'm not going to lie.
Like I said, it's the same plan for a lot of things.
But you lost me all at Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, so no matter what.
No matter what. I don't even care what the wild card answer is. I mean, I know you're going to tell it to me, but
okay, so
I'm definitely going to stay home, drink some Jameson, and shuck one off.
All right. Well, the wild card answer that either of you chose, move to Ireland, where getting drunk, headbutting, and passing out is not reserved only for holidays.
Yeah, what's up with the headbutting thing?
It's a thing.
No, it's
a thing. I don't know.
I like how they broke out of their cribs as kids. They just headbutted through the little rails, and that's how they're free at the last. I don't know.
Yeah, could be. Bonus question. According to the color wheel, if you put a leprechaun in a blender, what color would the drink be? A, green, B, orange, or C, brown?
I'm going to go brown.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're both correct. His little green outfit and his little orange beard all blended up with your brown. You are correct. On the color wheel, brown is the correct answer. Bringing us to...
Question number 2.
Did we do a St. Patrick's Day one last year?
I don't know if it was last year, but we do have one.
All right.
Yes. It was very
tomorrow on the Monday Morning Mad.
You will hear it tomorrow. That's right. That's for sure.
I'll have to tune in so I can pay attention.
Question number 2. Screw it! You're going out.
Damn it.
Yes. You have decided that the best way to avoid a DUI is to ride a bike. No, not a motorcycle. A bicycle. You don't have a bike. You don't have a bike, so you steal one from the neighbor's kid. The little bastard keeps leaving it on the sidewalk in front of your house anyway. So, with a few twists of a wrench, you know, the training wheels come off. And there you are. You're pedaling down the street with your knees about chest high, the handlebar streamers flopping in the wind, your totally legal and locked box of necessary medical marijuana in the white wicker basket with the yellow daisy and bumblebee on it. When you arrive at the first bar on your list, you see that every vehicle in the lot is also some form of bicycle, tricycle, or big wheel. Bicycle. And one hover round with golden buckets of vomit and beer.
Ugh.
No escaping it, D. It's there.
You think to yourself, this must have been a pretty good idea. It looks like everyone else got the same idea. You enter the bar. Nope. You quickly realize that these are not people who had the same idea as you at all. What do you see when you walk in? So you walk into the bar, and this is what you see. A, 30 or 40 kids running around playing while stressed out childcare workers rocks back and forth in her chair in the corner while mumbling to herself. You think this is clearly not a bar, so you go to the bar next door. Or B, a naked blonde standing at the bar. She has a poodle under one arm and a 2-pound salami under the other. She lays the poodle on the table. The bartender says, I guess you won't be needing a drink. And the naked blonde says, just then you realize that you're in the wrong bar, so you go next door. That's right, you're never getting the ending of that joke. C, a priest and a rabbi are sitting at the bar. Moses is bartending. They order a single glass of whiskey, but ask Moses if he could split it for them. Nobody's going to catch that one, okay. Split it for him. You don't need religion, so you need to party. So you go to the bar next door. Or D, it's a midget and dwarf bar. You are the only person there over 3 feet tall. They are all sloppy drunk and dressed like leprechauns. They look terrifying. You freeze in the doorway just as the DJ Scratch stops the music, drawing the attention of all the creepy little people.
Look at the giants! The giants are coming!
There's a wild card answer. And D unit would say it's you. It's a bunch of kids and you accidentally walked into a daycare center and they're just
definitely no.
The naked blonde poodle and the slimy.
See, I always want to go with the Breakfast Club theme on that too, just because it's my favorite movie. However, I kind of want to hang out with the freaking midgets and the dwarfs, bro. I'm not gonna lie. See if we can get me a little honey.
It seems like all the other answers, if you left and went to the bar next door, that is the bar next door.
Right. That would be the final bar next door. So if I went up to all the other ones, that's my final choice. I guess I'm kind of screwed, right? So I'm there.
You're at the midget and dwarf bar.
Yes.
And they're all dressed like leprechauns.
All dressed like leprechauns.
They all came in there on bicycles, tricycles, and big wheels.
Yup.
Gotcha. Sir Martin of Man!
Pumping fists with you there, D Unit, my man. I'm going to go D as well.
Exactly.
As well. The wild card answer neither of you chose.
The giants!
It's all dudes. They are dressed in leather and slow dancing with each other.
Thank God I didn't go that one.
I know, right? High five.
Dun, 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 dun.
You try to stay and party, but they kick you out. So you go to the midget and dwarf bar next door.
Hell yeah! Either way, we're at the dwarf bar. I don't know if is that the term? Are we allowed to say midget and dwarfs? I don't know.
I can say whatever I want.
Actually, there's a
something happened. Oh, I think it was just Facebook said you guys don't watch that video. It's not over. I'm just done watching it. I'm watching it again.
We offended the midgets and dwarfs, and they kicked us off Facebook.
I guess, yeah. Oh, that's right. Zuckerberg is kind of a midget. He sits on books all the time.
Seems that his roommate's a midget. A short bitch. Or little person.
Bonus question!
Massive boner question.
What's the name of the midget and dwarf bar? A, Lucky Charms. B, the Knee High. Or C, Lower the Bar.
Oh, wow.
I'll go with Lucky Charms.
No, I'm going to go with Lucky Charms as well. Because let's be stereotypical.
Yeah,
and just annoy
exactly.
Well, they were dressed as leprechauns. It wasn't like, they were all dressed in their, street clothes.
Knee-high.
Unless they were leprechauns.
Maybe they were leprechauns.
I think they would get offended if we said knee-high. If it was knee-high.
Yeah, that's a grape soda made in Korea.
Mm-hmm. Just ask Radar.
That's right. It was his favorite drink. Absolutely.
Grape knee-high.
Bringing us to...
Question number 3.
Question number 3. Okay. You have gulped down 7 green beers and more than 10 shots of Irish whiskey.
Whoa! Where's that puke bucket?
With what you are not convinced... Oh, let me read that again so it sounds smoothly. See, these sentences are so long. Okay, you have gulped down 7 green beers and more than 10 shots of Irish whiskey with what you are not convinced is not the Lollipop Guild from The Wizard of Oz. Just as you are hitting your groove, one of the little guys shouts, "It's time for the parade," and everybody runs out into the street. You look at your watch and think, It's 10 a.m. already? Wow. Okay, so you stumble out into the street as well. You have been looking forward to watching this since it was canceled last year. It's starting. Here comes the local high school marching band. What song is the marching band playing? Remember, at this point, you have had 7 beers and 10 shots. You can hear whatever you want regardless as to what they are playing. So, what did you hear and what were they actually playing? A, you heard Under Pressure by Queen, but they were playing Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice. Or B, you heard a live version of Don Dawkins screeching and crying like a little bitch from the Token Lounge show years ago, but they were actually handed a hot mic to Yoko Ono. No one knows why. They think they may have been a terrorist attack.
B.
Absolutely B.
Absolutely B. See, we got to insult 2 crappy musicians at the same time. Well,
Yoko's
let me
not
take
really
that
a
back.
musician.
2 crappy people. Well, 1 crappy person, 1 crappy musician.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll say that. 2 annoying freaking people.
Yes.
We can say that.
They should be married
Oh, dear.
to each other. Maybe Yoko's Don's grandmother or something. I don't know.
So, what say it you, Sir Martin Mad?
I'm going with B.
Going with B also, okay. Here comes the first balloon. What is it? It's a recreation of the biggest start. What? Of the biggest what?
You wrote it.
Oh, it's a recreation of the biggest star in the last few years. It's a giant coronavirus. The handlers are dressed like nurses with duct tape over their mouths, and Dr. Fauci riding a unicycle dressed like a clown. B, no one can tell who it's supposed to be because it's still wearing the mask even though the CDC said that it's okay to take it off. Or C, giant Jeffrey Epstein. All the handlers are dressed like Hillary Clinton in pantsuits with giant papier-mâché heads. They are controlling the balloon with nooses. Sir Martin of Mad!
Oh, it's so gonna be C, isn't it?
Well, this is up to you.
Oh, no, it is. It is.
Oh, it is.
It's gonna be C.
No, it's going to be C.
Called up the FBI and everything.
Your unit of D. Big papier-mâché head, Hillary Clinton's in pantsuits.
Kind of feel like that's the funniest one. But none of them would I want to
see
see at the parade, though. So it's like, all right, I'm going to go with C. Just because it was more creative.
Okay, all right. And now, the floats have come down the street.
Uh-oh.
What float was your favorite? Here's the floats. Which one was your favorite? A tribute to our first responders, emergency services, and other heroes like fast food workers and Facebook fact checkers. It's called Shh, We Got You. B, a tribute to the sex workers that kept America doing it through our time of sickness, named VD is not COVID. C, the tiny little clown car filled with the politicians that locked us down. It looks best when it's set on fire. This one is called the dumpster fire. Or D, the drunken pothead trying to run over the balloon handlers on his kid's bike with streamers and a Daisy Bumblebee basket. It's called Let's Go Brandon. Who wants to go first? Who wants to go first? Mix and match, make your own. What was your favorite float?
I'm gonna go with the politicians. I'm gonna go with that, with the dumpster fire.
The dumpster fire. So, let's see, what was that? Tiny little clown car filled with all the politicians that locked us down.
Yeah.
Looks best when it's set on fire. It's called the dumpster fire.
What was B?
B is a tribute to the sex workers
Yeah, I
that kept
wanna go with
America
that one.
doing it through our time of sickness.
I'm going to go with that one.
It's called VD. It's not COVID.
Exactly.
All right.
I like that one.
Okay.
That one's good.
Bring us to lightning strikes. Because every time I do this stuff, I always get struck by lightning. Number 1. What does green beer taste like? A. Leprechaun piss. B. Regular piss. Or C. Beer.
Beer?
It's going to be leprechaun piss.
Actually, tastes like beer. But pretty much all beer to me tastes like piss. Most of it. Just saying. That's probably why I'm not into the holiday. I'm just not a drinker. Number 2. You must decide. You have been given a string of beads at a St. Patrick's Day party.
Giggity.
Where do you put them?
Up her A.
A, around your neck. B, in the trash. Or C, in your butt.
I put them in her butt.
Yeah, why not? Put them up her butt.
Okay, well, you're changing because it says your butt.
Well, right. I'm just
No,
changing
it's
it.
not
We
going
can
on my
make up our own answer, remember?
That's during just a few questions. This is Lady Strikes.
Oh, man. I guess it's got to be around the neck.
All are in the trash.
It's around the neck, but in the trash will work too. Because anything to avoid putting it up your butt. Number 3.
She might like them in number 2.
She might, yeah.
Giggity.
That was question number 2.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Number 3. How do you know if the beaded necklace you were given and are wearing around your neck was not previously in someone's butt? A, it was still in the package when you got it. B, there's no visible poop on it. Or C, can't smell anything.
I'm hoping it's going to be A. It was in the package when we got it.
Yeah, I'm hoping A as well.
Otherwise, it's going in the trash and it won't go around the neck.
Okay, so if it came out of the package and had poop on it in the package, that'd be okay.
No.
It's fresh out of the package.
Maybe they pooped on it and then packaged it.
Now, see, you're adding stuff to
I'm not. I'm being the devil's advocate. I'm just saying that's what you said. I'm just saying. Hopefully, it's still in the package. And it's got a tamper feel. It's like a Tylenol. Hopefully, it's got a tamper-proof seal on it.
Right.
And you can't get into it.
And there's no poop, and it smells all right.
Exactly. And there's no proof.
But if you open it up and all of a sudden, smell into the trash.
Straight in the trash.
That's right.
Straight in the trash.
And then Purell your hands. Number 4. Why do leprechauns tell you to eat Lucky Charms? A, to distract you from stealing their gold. B, if your mouth is full, you can't ask them, how is the weather down there? Or C, they're magically delicious.
Magically delicious.
Oh, let it be magically delicious. Who will it be? Who will it be?
Of course they are. They're magically delicious. Number 5. What part of Kathy Ireland do you think has the most hair? A, her armpits.
Her head.
B, her head. C, her vagina. Or D, just her freaking eyebrows.
Well, her eyebrows are part of her head, so I'm going to go with her head.
Yeah, go with her head.
Very good, very good. Very good.
I'd like to find out about her vagina, though, I'm not going to lie.
Well, it's been a long time since she's, maybe she just let it go, Could look like an angry cat down
Daddy will trim it.
Number 6. What's that going on? I'm trimming. Well, here's the trimmer. What are you doing down there? Number 6. What is an Irish car bomb? A.
Oh, Jesus.
A way for the Irish mafia to blow people up.
Duh.
B. An alcoholic beverage. Or C. An Irish hooker with herpes.
Irish hooker.
D, all the above.
I did not concede that, but Martin?
I'm going with C.
It's really B. It's a drink if you're in a bar.
That's correct. So you get for all the above because you included B.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But Martin.
It's how the Irish should have gotten rid of Kennedy. Oh wait, Kennedy was Irish though. Maybe.
Number 7. Have you ever or have you never pinched someone on St. Patrick's Day for not wearing green?
Never.
Have you ever pinched somebody? I haven't either. That's how you get punched in the mouth.
Right. A pinch for a punch.
Have you ever or have you never got pinched for not wearing green on St. Patrick's Day?
Never.
I don't think so.
You would remember punching someone in the face.
And I also wear black because I stay indoors on Patrick's Day.
C. Have you ever or have you never got laid more than once on the same night on St. Patrick's Day? So
Never.
maybe in the morning, maybe in the evening, maybe in the afternoon, but twice on St. Patrick's Day, the same St. Patrick's Day.
Never.
That I can guarantee you.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
We're over here like this, and you're over here like... Same person? You're like, stop it!
There was a... Yes, same person.
Well, that's okay then. Well, have you ever or have you never... got laid on St. Patrick's Day... Wait, I'm sorry. Got laid at a St. Patrick's Day party, but got so drunk that you can't remember any of it at all.
Never.
Never.
Never. Very good. Very good. You must decide. Hump a leprechaun for $1 million in gold coins or pass.
What?
Hump a leprechaun for $1 million in gold coins.
Leprechauns
or
can be
pass.
chicks too, right?
Doesn't say that. It says a leprechaun. I've never seen
yeah,
a female
this is
leprechaun.
Alien Stone we're talking about here.
No, man. You gotta be specific. You gotta be specific.
When it's you must decide, that means you must decide. That doesn't mean anything for me.
Right. Well, if the leprechaun's a chick, I'd do it.
He's putting stipulations.
I am. Absolutely.
What you got?
I'm giving it a good hard pass.
Pass. $1 million. And it's just doing a little thing.
Right. It's just a little thing for $1 million, bro.
I have standards as low as they are. I
Yeah, but if you think about it, if you close your eyes,
You got low standards. Their
you got a
standards are
really
lower.
good imagination. It can still only be like 30 seconds for $1 million. You just got to be able to close your eyes and picture the best.
Sorry, I'm passing on that one.
It could be.
See you later.
It could be. I mean, we had Jennifer Lopez and Kathy Ireland. Not Jennifer Aniston. If you brought Lopez into this thing, dude,
it's over.
That's what we'd be thinking about, Mary.
Trifecta. Number 9. How can you tell the difference between a real leprechaun offering gold for sex and an out-of-work porn midget with a costume and a plastic yellow poker chips? A real leprechaun is magically delicious. Or B, a fake leprechaun will taste a bit salty and smell like tequila.
Definitely B.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell they're fake. And finally, what's more Irish, haggis or headbutting?
Headbutt.
Headbutting, because haggis is Scotch.
I'm going to ask...
And folks, that has been just a few questions. Alrighty, everybody, that's all the time we got for this week on the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. I am Alien Stone, broadcasting to you live from inside the mothership on Alien X Radio in Detroit, Michigan. A big thank you to all of my affiliates all over the world and everybody listening and everybody who also complains. That's right, I even love you guys. Until next time, it's Alien Stone saying, peace out, everybody.
Inside this room, all of my dreams become realities, and some of my realities become dreams.
Oh man, this place is weird.
You know, you haven't stopped talking since I came here. You must have been vaccinated with a phonograph needle.
I like turtles.